tough game, man. It's a tough battle, and the good and bad thing about the NBA is hard to keep leads. So when you're up, there's always the threat of a team coming back, and when you're down, you're never really out of it. So you just got to keep scratching, fighting, and clawing, and try to find a way to work ourselves back in there. And we made it a game. Had a great third quarter, and try to play the fourth out.
Is there anything that can be said? Obviously, the way you guys kept your composure when you guys were down by that much.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here before. We've unfortunately worked ourselves into this situation a couple times this year, and obviously we got a lot of experienced veteran guys on the team, so we know that no lead is safe, and you're always in the game. You always have a chance to come back, and you just got to try to change the momentum and try to keep fighting through whatever it is that's got you down in the first place. Just dig yourself out of the hole. So. We got a lot of guys on this team with character, and we stuck with it and just kept continuing to work.
Just a miscommunication. It looked like we crossed on the bottom. I kind of was about to cross and came back, and I think they both ran to Pascal or something. Regardless, I just ran to the corner and somehow it was wide open. I mean, it didn't matter how, but I swung it, found me, and luckily instead had enough under me, enough rhythm to knock down the shot.
At the other end, they got a couple chances, but were you happy with the defense there? It was a tough
Yeah.
shot D-Wade got.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job in the first time. He got a good three the first time. I tried to do a better job of contesting and not let him get to his left hand anyway. I mean, he still got there. He's good at what he does. He's crafty. A couple rebound possessions, but I think we did a decent job defensively.
Comfortable playing with each other or what? Just guys wanting to win. Also, Nick does a great job of making everyone feel comfortable and letting them play their game. And I think that's a big part of it.
Can you address, you're 9 of 20 from the floor, but you really got majority on the line. Where did you get your aggressive style tonight?
Just coming in, wanting to win the game, you know what I mean, attacking the paint, finding an open man, and, the whistle went my way tonight. Got us some foul calls.
Third quarter turnaround there. Coach said, you were more aggressive throughout. Your perspective on that as well?
We all were aggressive, you know what I mean? We ended up outscoring them by 14 to 16 points in that third quarter. We felt like we came into the game, a little lazy. The Heat been on a great run as of late. So we just wanted to match their aggressiveness and their energy coming in that third or in the second half.
Why do you think the zones work so well for you guys this year?
Just keeping guys in front of us. I feel like we all know what we're supposed to do in the zone and where the help's coming from. And, we're just limiting teams to just getting to the paint.
It was something obviously said that you guys were down by 17, but there were those 16 lead changes that were going back and forth. So the style of the game, what was it like in that second half collectively? Just the environment and the style of the game, swung back and forth.
Like you said, like I said, they was coming out. They came out aggressive. We only just matched the energy in the second half. And we pretty much tied the game or went up 2 at the end of that third quarter. And then from there, it's fourth quarter time, and both teams were playing very hard, trying to execute, get stops on the defensive end, and that's how the game is.
Getting out of here with a win, considering the circumstances we found ourselves in. I think we came out very ready to play, dug ourselves a big hole, but got to win by us in the end.
The zone, you did a really nice job tonight adjusting to it.
Yeah. We did a good job against theirs, and we threw a little zone of our own at them, and that really was a turning point in the game as well.
Fred kind of keyed that third quarter. What was he doing that sort of swayed the momentum?
Well, I just thought he was stepping into some shots and taking them, right? We were trying to screen with him, with Kawhi, and they were leaving 2 on Kawhi a little bit long, and we were trying to get Fred out of there to some space, and Kawhi would hit him, and he just letting them fly. He hit a couple deep ones too, so it was pretty fortunate.
Can you walk us through the possession when you got the 3? It looked like kind of the hangover from the possession before. The screen and roll froze some people on their defense.
Yeah, we thought we were going to go late to that. We went away from the kind of 5-man set in the screen and roll for the most part of the second half, but then we thought we could get the free throw line jumper, saved it till late. Kawhi hit one, tried to run it back at him again. They got a little more aggressive.
Serge made a great play.
Yeah, and they called a blitz from the sideline, so they blitzed Kawhi, and Kawhi made a great play to get it to Serge, and Serge was getting ready to load it up and saw Danny out of the corner of his eye and got it to him.
Can you talk about the last sequence too? I don't know if you have already the last sequence where you took the foul to blow up the play, and then you had to play like another probably 14 seconds of good defense.
Yeah, again, fortunate we had the foul to give, and they were out of timeout. So, but we did leave them a little bit long. But they were attacking, and it was a good use of the foul to give. D Wade takes his step back three. He just had hit one. So, and we did a really good job of blocking out, but it was a rim grazer that kind of found its way to Winslow, and he bailed out of there. Kawhi chased him out of there and challenged the three, and then D Wade, I think, almost tipped it in backwards there at the end too. So 3 chances. We're pretty fortunate. We're not still playing.
It seems like you guys, you didn't get lots of stops, but you got key stops.
Well, we had a really good third quarter, if I remember. But they have 21 points, right, and only 46 for the half. So, again, we talked at halftime. I just didn't think we were doing anything that we had talked about doing in the game plan, right? We were too soft and not chasing hard enough, and letting them take it right down our throat. To be honest, they must have had 6 or 7 dunks, emphatic dunks, and so I'd dunk too if everybody's going to get out of the way, But we stood in there better in the second half, and again, I thought it was a good. Both man and the zone were good to us defensively.